Local 6 News starts right now.
Breaking news in the search for a missing 16-year-old girl. Video just in shows crime scene tape putting up. It's around the same area they searched all day for Alexandria Cherie. Good evening, I'm Matt Austin.
And I'm Lisa Bell. Cherie has been missing for more than 3 days, but just in the last 2 hours, deputies put up the crime scene tape in an area near Town Center Boulevard and Lake Wilson Road. That's near Champions Gate and the Osceola-Polk County line. Shelly Muniz is there live tonight. So, Shelly, what can you tell us?
Polk County deputies left here just a bit ago. They had this entire area of woods roped off. This is just off of Old Lake Wilson. They tell me that they found something, but they don't know if it is related to the search for 16-year-old Alexandria Cherie. It appears that deputies are on high alert. Every little suspicious thing could be a reason to further investigate. We saw crime scene investigators. They were out here taking pictures just behind a tipped-over high chair. We saw them with flashlights and going into the woods, again, just off of Old Lake Wilson Road. Then they took off with that baby chair. Again, something caught their attention out here, but they are not saying what it is and if this is at all related. Now, what may have made this significant to deputies is because of how close it is to where crews have been searching for any clues in Alexandria's disappearance. We're talking about half a mile away from where ATVs and horses have been used to search deep into woods off of Old Lake Wilson Road. That is about 30 miles away from where Alexandria was last seen. Now, we want to show you her picture again. She was last seen on Monday, and after an all-day search along the Polk and Osceola County line, investigators have not been able to tell us if any evidence was found. Now, back out here live, the active search wrapped up this afternoon, but we are told that just down this street, there are still Polk County deputies standing guard protecting the area. That is until a few of them came over here because something caught their attention around this area, not too far from where the search has been going on all day, but it could all be precautionary. Again, any suspicious thing could just be alarming to them. We'll stay on top of this story, and as soon as we get any information about what and if anything they saw out here, we'll keep you posted.
All right, please do. Shelly, thank you. Now, the only person arrested in connection with Cherie's disappearance is her mom's boyfriend, this guy. Sanel Saint-Simon remains in jail. Meanwhile, we're getting a better idea of who Alexandria is through videos posted online. Kristen Giannis is live at the Orange County Jail for us this evening. Kristen, these videos show Alexandria as just kind of a happy, hardworking girl.
Yes, she's a typical teenager, and she loves her family and her brother. Her friends tell me she's always smiling, and that's why they hope that sharing these pictures and videos will somehow bring her home.
It's my birthday, y'all. I'm 16, about time, yes.
It's October 1st. Alexandria Cherie just turned 16, and she's hanging out with her brother Fonzo.
This is my big brother. He's going to leave me this year. He's going to go to college. I don't know what I'm going to do without him. I'm going to pay my phone bill, you know.
Fast forward to this week. Alexandria's mom saw her daughter before she left for work on Monday. When she got home that night, Alexandria was gone, and she found blood in her daughter's bedroom, the hallway, and master bathroom. Detectives say the mom's boyfriend, Sanel Saint-Simon, tried destroying evidence by cleaning up the blood. Alexandria's friends are using social media to spread her pictures and her story. The hashtag #BringAlexHome has been posted thousands of times.
I'm doing a project on Haiti.
We found this school project Alexandria put together on her mother's home country.
Since 1804, Haiti had found 4 national flags.
Alexandria's brother is now sharing this picture with the caption, "God help me find my only sister."
Thanks for watching. Au revoir.
Now, the sheriff's office says they'll continue searching multiple sites tomorrow, and they want Alexandria's friends and family to know that they're going to use every resource that they have available to find her. Matt?
Kristen, I would imagine the family's also doing their own search.
Yes, they did search around the apartment today, but they're also doing a lot of praying. They're going to be meeting tomorrow outside a hair salon on Silver Star Road, and they want her friends to be there with them to pray for the best. Matt?
All right, Kristen Giannis, thank you. Now, we'll be keeping in touch with detectives on the search overnight. If anything happens, we'll keep you posted on clickorlando.com and on the morning news starting at 5. Breaking news happening right now near Jacksonville. Scary images coming in as a water slide collapses at a community pool. Can you see that? The bottom part of that slide snapped off from the top of it. We're told 15 to 20 students were on the slide when it collapsed. 13 of them were hurt. 2 students had to go to the hospital. We're waiting to hear from inspectors about why the slide collapsed. When we get that answer, we'll bring it to you. Tonight, a 12-year-old boy is in the hospital. He was shot in the leg during a drive-by in Cocoa.
And right now, detectives are questioning 3 people who were taken away from this scene. This investigation is happening in 2 places. We're told the shooting happened on A Lane in Cocoa, but deputies found the car involved on Calvado Drive about 5 miles away. Deputies believe the 12-year-old boy was the target of the shooting, but they are not sure why. Sky 6 flew over the scene earlier tonight as investigators collected evidence. If any arrests are made, we'll let you know.
Tonight, Local 6 has learned the only remaining polar bear at SeaWorld Orlando has died. Johnny the polar bear was 24 years old. Now the park has no more polar bears. Workers tell us Johnny was getting a routine exam. They say he may have gone into cardiac arrest while he was under anesthesia. Now, SeaWorld calls Johnny's death unexpected. Workers say his presence at the park helped to educate millions of people.
Right now, people in Central Florida are already whipping out their smartphones and asking for a ride through the new service called Lyft. It just launched within the past few hours, and despite warnings from police, drivers are already out there. Local 6's Sean Chabot is live in downtown Orlando tonight, where Lyft drivers are picking up customers. And Sean, are these drivers worried at all about getting tickets from police?
You know, Lisa, we were there as Lyft drivers who were picking up their very first fares, and they tell us that they are prepared even if police decide to pull them over.
Why not give rides to my friends?
The moment April Hughes turned on her Lyft app and set it to driver mode, a customer asked for a ride. And off she went, searching for a customer by GPS signal.
You can identify Lyft. I mean, you have our pink mustache. I mean, it's plainly obvious.
The ride-sharing app launched in Orlando at 7 p.m., even though it failed to comply with city rules, requiring drivers to register as vehicles for hire. She thinks she's just giving a ride to a new friend, but the city considers her a driver without a city permit.
You know, your pink mustache, it's going to attract a lot of potential clients.
Yes.
Do you worry that it's also going to be a target for police?
It might be, but I'm not going to really be worried about it because I'm not doing anything that's against the law right now.
Lyft told Local 6 Lyft's peer-to-peer platform doesn't fit into existing regulations, which is why we've been in conversations with city leaders to work on new rules and solutions that secure a future for ride-sharing in Orlando. But drivers know the controversy over permits and risk of getting pulled over might keep some people from using the ride-sharing service.
Hopefully it won't stress out my clients too much, but I don't think it'll be really an issue.
And, of course, Lyft is not the first ride-sharing app in Orlando. You'll remember that Uber is also facing similar legal challenges. Orlando police have already ticketed 14 Uber drivers and towed 7 cars.
Wow. All right. Thank you, Sean.
Well, we have some breaking news just into the Local 6 newsroom. We officially have our second named tropical storm of the season.
Meteorologist Elizabeth Hart is in for Chief Meteorologist Tom Sorrells tonight. And Elizabeth, you've been watching this system, now named Bertha, and you also have the latest track for it.
Yes, and the Hurricane Center has been hinting that they were potentially going to upgrade this to a tropical storm tonight. And in fact, just a few minutes ago, they did. So as of the top of this hour, they were finding winds at 45 miles per hour, gusts up to 50. The motion is fast, moving to the west-northwest at about 20 miles per hour. And the current position is about 275 miles to the east of Barbados. Now, here's the good news for Central Florida. It looks like, once again, this is going to stay away from our coastline. But notice what a similar track to Arthur once it gets up through the Bahamas. It looks like it could come very close to the North Carolina coastline. But notice the wind speeds here. It does gain a little strength over the next 24 hours with winds of 50 miles per hour as it nears Puerto Rico and continues moving northward. It will encounter some drier air in the atmosphere as well as some wind shear and cooler water temperatures as it starts to lift up to the north. So development is going to be limited. Good news for everyone in Bertha's path. We'll have more details coming up in just a bit. Matt, Lisa.
All right, Elizabeth, thanks. Well, many of you have been waiting for it, and in about 45 minutes, the back-to-school tax-free weekend begins. Whether you need school supplies, clothes for the kids, or you're just kind of waiting to buy that new laptop and save on the tax. Yeah, some of us do that too. You'll have from Friday through Sunday to save. A few changes, though, this year. You're covered on computers up to the first $750, and for clothes, you're covered up to $100 per piece of clothing. You can find a breakdown of all the sales tax exempt items, as well as ways to pack healthy lunches and your bus stop forecast on the homepage of ClickOrlando.com. It's already here. New tonight, a potentially world record-setting catch along the Volusia County coast.
Yeah, and that record could end up belonging to a 12-year-old. Taylor Schenk caught a 26-pound red snapper south of Ponce Inlet last week. Taylor and her dad, Corey, shared these pictures on Facebook. Both are trying to get the catch certified as the world record for a red snapper catch in the junior female division. Dad tells us Taylor decided just 4 months ago to go after a record. They will know for sure if she has that record in about 2 months. It looks almost as big as her there.
I know. I thought snappers were like this big. Where did they find that thing? All right, new tonight, the dish considered the most unhealthy in the entire country.
This has enough calories to cover nearly 2 days of meals. Plus, a family outraged after their daughter is forced to sit on the floor at school for a month. What led to this and what happened to the teacher?
First, though, Local 6 takes a closer look at digital driving. Dashboard apps that keep your hands off your phone while you're behind the wheel. But are they dangerous as well? That's next.